Anyway, hey, what's up, everybody? Lawnmower Carlo here with the Cutting Forest Lawn Care channel. I know you're not watching a fisherman show from New England somewhere or Santa Claus on vacation in your younger days. Anyway, um, so we'll give a little bit here for everybody to pop up, the yokels, whatever you want to call it. I hope it's coming through. I hope you can't hear the heater in the background. I got the Harbor Freight Braun heater that I picked up on sale. I'll talk about that when I think about it. So I'm going to do a couple things different this year. So I know everybody's 90% of who's going to watch this is going to watch the replay. I had problems setting this thing up. Let me just check. It's been a while since I've done this. Live chat. Okay, all the live chats are visible. If you're a regular, chime in. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? We got one regular in. Got a couple regulars to show up here before I can get started on what I want to talk about. If you know, I've done some of the super cleans. I'm doing fine. It's been a weird couple of weeks for the new year. A lot going on, a lot to talk about, a lot of changes coming up, and especially with the whole YouTube thing, there's going to be a lot of changes. But we got the super clean giveaway that I didn't have a whole. I feel bad. I kind of feel like I let them down a little bit because I made some videos, but never had time to actually edit them. And my MO is I never have time. So I don't know. I just got to get around to editing. There's some pretty good videos that I did of actual real-time cleaning my equipment with it. And I'd have to give my opinion on what I really think about the product. Hey, there's Matthew Hoover. We got a couple more regulars that are waiting to come up. Thank you very much. And I'll talk about stuff like that. I'm also going to announce the Super Clean giveaway winner, and really not a whole lot of people entered it. I don't know why. I guess I'm not that as popular as I used to be, but like I said, I wanted to apologize. To Super Clean, because they're probably going to watch this. I didn't get around to posting. There's just a lot of personal stuff going on in my life right now that's just a lot of things. I'm kind of trying to get away from talking about them on YouTube now. So trying to keep my personal life separate from the actual channel. But if you go over to my Facebook page, I'm a little bit more personable, and I'll show more stuff about what's going on. So if you want to find that out, it's the same name channel, but on Facebook. If you can't get on there, I don't know, message me on here, and I can just get a direct link to it or whatever. But I also I thought about making it something really interesting one day, sort of like how Stripe Life does theirs. I've met Ken quite a few times. He actually lives in Maryland. Lives about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me, so he's up north. And we meet up sometimes in Annapolis. One of the dealers that I've been dealing with, I told him about, and he's got a good relationship with them and everything. I don't get any free stuff. Anyway, but, and that's actually interesting because if you're in this business and when you first get started, just a little talk here. You really want all this free stuff, and you'd like people to give you things. It'd be kind of neat because the biggest problem, and the reason why I do YouTube, is because of the reviews of products that I kind of really, that's why I really got into it. I never really fully went on to that. And I kind of wanted a platform where I could just showcase my work because I was proud of it. And our business is kind of the business that nobody really notices that we do stuff unless it's posted. Because it's just grass. If you're working in a carpentry, home improvements, electrical, plumbing, whatever, if you're an artist or you're you're in the culinary arts, whatever, you're in any kind of art, you're doing something, any kind of job, you can show your progress. And it makes you feel good when, other people can see the work that you did, or if you say you make a great pizza, people talk about it, and then you feel a little bit of pride, and it makes you feel like it was worth, the time to do it. And there's other times where you could say, well, why does it matter? You're working, you're making a living. Yeah, that's true. But some of us, I would say about 75% of all humanity is like that. You want to get a little bit of recognition for what we do. So I gotten past the fact that it's not being selfish to think that way or concede it, because if you do something, you want to feel good about it and share it, and that's why a lot of the YouTube exists. But so I want to get into more reviewing stuff. I'm thinking about doing with my channel, and probably for the next couple of months until the grass season picks up, spring comes around, then I can start showing some more videos. I have a ton of footage that I could edit if I have time, but some of the things that I'll talk about, what's going to change this year, is I'm looking at new places. I'm looking at maybe a commercial building. I don't know yet because things are changing in the business. I don't know. It's hearsay right now. New place to live. I don't know yet. A lot of personal stuff going on. The reason why I don't want to talk about it, but things that I want to get done. Always moving forward. I know I don't have a big following, and that's okay. But I can think like it, and like I matter to say something. That's the only reason why I'm doing this, is to say something. Some advice that might help people when you're down and out, or you're just getting started, is never stop moving forward. Hey Bruce, how's it going, man? I'm glad you're here. Everything's going good. I'm doing okay. Doing a lot better than the past. Like I said, I don't want to talk about personal life, but there's been some ups and downs and some pretty bad things going on that made me down. But I got a new puppy, and she's doing good, and she got sick recently, and if you remember my last dog, I was a little scared. That was something recently, so I'm grateful. Blessed, thank God. I'm very grateful that she's okay. But I'm not out of the woods on that, so we'll see what happens. But so everything's good. Business is ill to none, and I just fixed my snowplow because I had a leak on it, and I thought that that's what was getting on one of my customers' driveways. Well, it wasn't the snowplow that was causing the problem on the driveway. My radiator was leaking that bad, and every time I stopped, it would forward, it would drip out. All these spots in the driveway. I'm like, that ain't good. So I thought it was my plow. I knew the radiator was leaking, but I didn't know it was like leaking. I thought it was just seeping slowly somewhere. And hey, somebody tell me if you can hear me okay and this looks good. If you can't, if that fan in the background, which is the fan for the heater, it's in my ear, I can hear it whistling. If it's whistling on here, let me know so I can turn it off. If it's okay, just give me a thumbs up or something. So I'm doing this on my phone. I'm not using my computer, so I can only see the chats as they pop up, and then they go away after a couple seconds. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get. So maybe hopefully we get some more people. If not, it's no big deal. We got enough. Like I can talk about the winter. Super Clean, like I said, they did sponsor another. I had another one of these where they're going to send you a packet in the mail. They might do it again. I don't know. They probably might not because I didn't do a whole lot with it, but I wouldn't mind doing it again. But it's pretty cool. This is a really good product for cleaning up stuff. Believe it or not, you can clean the concrete floors in your garage. Get some grease and everything. This is actually a degreaser. A buddy of mine who's a mechanic, actually, this is a well-known product in the mechanics industry. Auto mechanics, they use this a lot for cleaning stuff. It is pretty strong. When they give you this container, it's full. It's not constant. This is full dose. So you want to cut it a little bit. Get yourself an empty container with the numbers on the side of it. You can go to their website, superclean.com. I'm sure that's what it is or whatever it is. I can't remember. And they'll give you a breakdown. But when you get the kit, if you buy this, Superclean's going to give you this kit. Whoever wins this, there'll be a piece of paper in there that will show you how to break it down for cleaning different items. You can use it full, but you don't want to stay too long on certain surfaces. So, and then also, you're probably going to get one of these too with a spray can. Unless you can, I don't know if they're going to give you the 2-pack or the 3-pack. I've gotten the 2-pack most of the times. There was a 3-pack where they gave you the wheel cleaner, which is really good. But I have to say, there's other cleaners out there that clean the rims better than this stuff. This stuff doesn't clean the rims. I mean, it cleans regular rims, but I'm talking about caked on stuff. This actually cleans the tire. I'm really shocked. It actually cleans the rubber pretty good. I thought it was pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this is good for getting the grass on the bottom of the mower, cleaning all off the dirt. You still gotta use some elbow grease to really get a good clean, because for some reason grass seems to be like the hardest thing to clean up. It almost like molecularly bonds to the paint. I get scared shitless when I'm around cars cutting grass, especially when it's wet. And I'm like, I've gotten weed whacker crap on a black car, and it didn't come off. They were a little upset. I didn't know I got it on there, and they told me about it, and I seen it, and I was like, oh crap. I was like, did you wash it? He's like, yeah, I washed it like 5 times. It didn't come off. I didn't have the Super Clean at the time. I should have told them to spray some of this on there, but eventually they got it off. But yeah, have you ever get the side of my truck. The side of my truck gets grass all the time, and it comes off, and I clean it off, but it is a little bit of a pain to get it off. So be careful with that when you're cutting grass out there, especially wet grass. Now the springtime is the worst. You guys know what I'm talking about. The springtime grass is the worst grass. It'll definitely give you a problem here. But yeah, so who's all in here? I can't tell how many people are in here. Is there 2 people, 3 people, 4, 100 people? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't quite see the numbers up there because it's in the background of the sign. But okay. But anyway, but yeah, I did. I thought to tell you a story about my plow really quick because I was trying to make a video and it didn't really come out really well. But, so I go to fix it after thinking it's all broken. So I have one side that's leaking in the hydraulics. I'll show you one. These are right here from Salt Dog. These are the hydraulics. These are $224 a piece. And I bought 2 of them. So what's happening is, oh, okay, cool, thank you. You see right here, see how that rubber starts to bind up right there? See that right there? That's some shit. This one's actually not leaking that bad compared to the other one, but you see that right there? That's a bad design. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But I've already had to replace these once. And I don't use my plow much, so... Oh, better watch, it's got some tension, that's got some suction to it, see that? But, yeah, it wasn't coming out, the oil wasn't really coming out. When you get a new one, they give you this plug, so you just put the plug in the old one. That way you don't get oil all over the place, but, see, watch, see that? See how it's a little wet? There's some grease on there, that's actually the oil. It comes out, you know? So I said, screw it, I'm replacing both of them. I'm not doing this again. Or if I'm going to sell the plow, whatever. But, so I go to this place called S&S Auto and Performance. They're an auto mechanic shop in Annapolis, Maryland. Because the place where I originally bought it from, they were just weird. So I'm not even going to say their name and plug them, say anything bad about them because they don't deserve it. But, so I go there, I travel farther, get the parts. $575 in parts, but how I'm done. I buy the oil. They sold me this oil, so takes 2 quarts, so I bought 4, knowing in case I screw up, I can do it again. Or if I have more for later, so I'm not coming all the way up here, but I did not know Tractor Supply sells this exact same oil, and they said, oh, Salt Dog stuff there, Snow Dog stuff. I was really shocked. They need some small stuff. They even had some of the hoses, but only had 1 hose. I needed the bigger hose. And they were out. That store's always out. They never have, their shelves are never full. I mean, it's a cool store, but they're never full. And I was really dumbfounded to find their products there, out of all the brands. But they do have the salt spreader, the small one. It's like $400. Now it's like $800. I only paid $400 a few years back, so everything's gone up double. And then if you buy the Salt Dog their brand, it's probably made by this company because why would they make their own oil? You know what I mean? So anyhow, so this was $14.99, so $15, where Tractor Supply has it for $12. Well, I'm glad I know that. It's like learning. You always keep learning stuff. Keep that in your head of things that come down the line. So when you get into that situation, otherwise you'd never know it unless you came across it, or you're really good at searching things. So, I'm not. But, yeah, so I go there, spend $575. Oh, I gotta put that, I'll show you. So, I'm, and I bought some other stuff too. I bought some little things that go on the outside of the plugs that keep dirt from getting in them. Bought new ones of those. So as he's bringing me up $575 worth of stuff, I said, "Oh, hey, by the way, how much is this?" He says, "Buddy, keep it." I was like, "What?" He goes, "You just spent $575." He goes, "You can have that hat." I was like, "You know what? That was pretty freaking cool." I even told him that when I had to go back and buy parts. I'm gonna get into that story. I said I had the money to pay for it. And he goes, "Nah, just keep it, man. You spend a lot of money here." And I was like, "Okay." I guess because I was just like picking things off the shelf. I'm like, "I want this, I need this, I need this." I wasn't even asking how much it cost. I was like, I mean, technically, I have no choice when you have a plow. I mean, he could have ripped me off if he wanted to. I mean, there's a store. They could have sold. They do sell stuff a little bit higher than maybe if you were to go to online and get it, but it's right there. So I don't think they ripped you off that much. I don't even think they ripped me off, honestly. I think that's some of the costs. I'm just saying, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's like, if I was in a bind and I need it, they could always, oh, you're in a bind. It's an extra $100. I only got one, but in the back there's like 50 of them. I don't know. I'm joking, but I'm just saying, they were nice, knowledgeable. They weren't talkatively people like I am, but they were like, hey, what do you need? What else you need? We can help you find it. There you go. Anything else you need? Simple, straightforward. I like the place. Anyhow, like I said, they carry the brand that I have, and they also carry another brand. So I get all that, come home, him haul around about putting it together because I'm trying to get my truck fixed. That didn't happen. And I get it all out. I get the plow in here, which is a job in itself just to get it in here. I had to go to Tractors. I had to go to Harbor Freights to buy the little what do you call them things? Little coasters that go on the underneath. What do you call them things? Skits maybe, I can't remember. Coasters, but anyway, so I had to buy 3 of them so I can get it in here, and it kept falling off, and that wasn't fun. And I had to get the heat in here, heat it up. I didn't even have that nice heater set up yet because I was too afraid to open it up. That's going to be another story. Excuse me. Too many potato chips. I have a problem of opening up things after I buy it. I just feel like I'm messing everything up, so I might have something in a box for a month, maybe a year before I even open it, before I get the nerve. That's part of my issue. I think I got ADD something, I don't know. I used to never really be like that. Over the years it changed. But, what was I saying now? I can see why TV shows have scripts. Because if you're spending all that money and you forget what you're doing. Now, so the story that I wanted to talk about was basically, I go there, get it all done, get it all put together here. It's cold as it, and I'm taking it out there and I'm getting it ready so in case it snows, because we were supposed to get snow, but we didn't get any snow this weekend. We got like a dusting. Everybody got a dusting. They were making like, oh, we're gonna get a big. I'm pretty good at feeling if the snowstorm's coming or not. I wasn't feeling it, so I just said I better get ready anyway. I don't know what that is. A kid on my phone there. Get it all hooked up. I'm purging it. I do everything right. Put everything back together. Both sides on. Hoses on. Filling it with oil. Great. Get out there, hook it up on the thing, lift it up, down, going like this with it. It's taking a little while because the oil hasn't gone all the way through yet, so it might move. It might go boom like that before it gets hooked, and it's not doing anything. You hear the noise and it's going boom, and it gets in like that. So I'm doing this just trying to make sure all the air gets out of it, so I can check the oil again. And then I just hear this loud. What the hell was that? I never heard that before. Yeah, we got 6. You got 6 inches? Wow, we didn't get anything. We got a dusting. It was like a long, steady dusting. It looked like it was going to do something, but it never did. I mean, it like snowed all day, but I don't know where it went. It just disappeared. So, I'm like, this ain't right. So I go out there and look, and there's oil everywhere, all over the hood of my truck, on the grill, all over. I'm thinking to myself, oh, I just blew a hose. How was that possible? I didn't do anything wrong. Nothing looked wrong. So I'm taking it off, putting it back on again, and trying something different, and seeing if it's tightened. Put it back in, put more oil in, try it again. Everywhere. I'm like, oh, God. I don't know what's going on. Let me show you what happened. So, the next day or two, I end up getting out after the weekend goes by. Monday morning, I go to the store back where I bought it and see if they have a new hose. So I'm thinking buy a new hose. How much is it? I really don't care at this point. I'm thinking $25. Or it was $49 for this freaking hose. No, $32 for this hose. Okay. Now they don't have this at Tractor Supply, but it looks like they might have at one time because they do carry the hose that goes from the top pump, the smaller one. Okay. So it's leaking. When I see it, it's not leaking from the bottom. It's not leaking from the top up here. Let me take this little bit of plastic off. I'm not going to take it back. I was going to take it back, but it's like, you know what? I'm going to keep it because if I ever need this, I have it already. But look, let me show you what happened here. See? It wasn't leaking from here. There's actually another part that goes in there, okay? And it wasn't leaking from there. I was like, where is it coming out of? It's not coming from there. It was coming out of right here. There's nothing to tighten. Not even though that's there, but I think that actually tightens into here somehow. But there's nothing there to tighten. This is meant to run freely like this, right? So, what the hell? I'm thinking something inside internally is broken. an O-ring that's in there that you can't get to. I don't know. So I said, let me buy a new one. So I'm getting ready to put this on. Got the plow all back in here and everything. Okay. How stupid I feel. Okay. So I'm glad I bought this because the guy there, he's like, oh, you're going to need that plug that goes into. Let me show you where this goes. Here's the thing here, right? So you take that plug out right there. Okay. He says, you're going to need this part that goes in here. Well, I already have one on the other one, so I figured, you know what? Let me just buy it. I'll take it. It's no big deal. It's an extra $5 or $10 for this little piece right here, okay? So I'm looking at the other side. Like, why doesn't the other side leak? Now look, and I remember placing an O-ring on this side. I went to Tractor Supply before I went to buy all this stuff. I said, well, let me go see what they have over there. I know they carried some stuff. You know, they didn't have that hose. But they didn't have much stuff. They had some stuff. They even had the shoes. They had the springs, which I don't know why they carried the springs. But see how this is? Okay, let me show you this. Show you what I did. I got this in my car. See this? See this O-ring? Okay, with that O-ring, I replaced it. I remember replacing it, right? So there's the thing right there. You take that out and you put this in. Okay. So that was sitting like that with the O-ring. So I look at the other side, and the other side looks like this with no O-ring. So I looked at this and I was like, wait a minute. It's got an O-ring on this side. And not that side. This is the side that goes up into the hose. So you see what I did? I put this little piece on backwards. Because the O-ring is supposed to be on the bottom down here. And it goes like this. See the long part with like the bullet end on it? It goes in here like this. That's the proper way. Because when I took this off, I saw that this O-ring was bad, so I replaced it. And I thought, well, that didn't work. What could it be? So I had it on backwards. So I'm not even putting this on. I said, you know what? I got enough oil here. I know that Tractor Supply carries it. Let's try this. So I stuck it in backwards, which is the right way, like this. And then put this on here like that, okay? I got it all up in there. There's no O-ring in there, so I don't know what's going on differently. I guess it's the way it's shaped. It fits right in there perfectly. That tapered end. I did this with the old one. No leaks. It's like, that's all that it was that one little piece? That could have cost me hundreds of dollars in work that I didn't know? Knowledge is power, man, I'm telling you. Or if my dumb ass would have went to YouTube and I would have looked it up, I was too freaking lazy to do that. I just thought I knew what I was doing. I was arrogant. Just straight out arrogant. I thought I knew what I was doing. I didn't. Now I do. So I got an extra hose. I'm not returning this. I mean, it's $50 right here. But you know what? If I have a problem, say this gets cut, the other one, I got it. And the other side, you know, it looks worse, so I have the hose, which is great. So that was my little story there with snowplow. So I put it back out there. Everything's running fine. I filled up with oil. It's just running great. Perfect. It works good so far. And then I came up with an idea to fix the shoes, which I want to get into. I'll have to make a video one day, but the Salt Dog has these stupid rings, okay? These little washers. Look at how many washers they give you. Why do they give you so many little washers? Do you really think that you're going to have to make that much of an increment difference in the way you put the snowshoes on? They at least came with like thick ones like this, like maybe a couple of thick ones. So what I did was I went to Tractor Supply while I was there, and I found a piece that's this tall. Solid piece of metal that you get in the section in the back where the tractor stuff for like fixing fences and everything. So I found a piece that was this big that slid right over. So now I took all this out. I have a solid piece in there. That's the only way I ever use these pins is all the way up or nothing at all. I mean, there's no other. I mean, I'm sure there is, but for me, I don't really have to be that particular about it. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that's it. So I have to make a video on that. Maybe I got to contact the company and tell them, hey, you might want to change that product. Just offer this. And it was like $7 little pieces of metal that went in there. I mean, I even thought if I had some piping sitting around, just cut the pipe if it was close to the diameter. But that was so damn close, it worked. So that saved me right there. So I'm good. And so that's okay. Now I just got to get the radiators cracked again. These radiators are junk. I went through so many radiators in this truck. It's not even funny. Honestly, I think one, the plow is destroying it because I hit a piece of ice with the plow and the whole thing went down and it popped back up. And if you've ever done plowing, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not really for me. I don't really enjoy doing it. It's a pain in the ass. I really don't. I just got it to do a couple of things here and there. But hey, before I get too far in, there's only 2 people watching, so I'm sure people will watch later on. But I just want to give a thanks and a shout out to Super Clean Products for trusting me with doing a promotion. So I mean, I'm going to make some more videos for them just because I need to and I want to. And I've already made some videos, just haven't posted them. But I'm going to announce the winner. So if you're ready to hear the winner, I need everybody to give me a thumbs up, or else I'm not going to be able to announce the winner. Come on. Give me some thumbs up here. Get some thumbs up. Anybody give me a thumbs up? 1 thumb up, maybe? I'm going to go downstairs. I'll be right back. Anybody give a thumbs up? I don't see any thumbs up. I'm going to stay down in your basement. My mama's basement. I know that was cheesy, but I'm cheesy, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, all right, so the winner of this is Matthew Huber. Congratulations. So everybody congratulate Mr. Matthew Huber. I know, one, he probably my biggest fan. So I'm kind of glad he won. He follows me on everything. And it's the only one who entered it. I think one more person entered it. That was it. But he entered it and also went to a couple other ones. So congratulations, Matthew. Thank you, Brutus. Thank you very much. Matthew Huber, you won this again, so I'll have to get your information. If I don't already have it, I think I have it. I'll check and see, and then I'll contact Super Clean, and they will send you a packet. I don't know what's going to be in it. If they sent me the same one that they're going to send you, it's going to have this and this in it, like that. It's a 2-pack. So you'll get that one. So, and like I said, read the directions if you do get it. And if you do buy it yourself, you can buy this in the stores now. They sell it in Walmart. Advanced Auto Parts, I think, has it. Pep Boys might have it. I've seen this in stores, so they carry it in stores now. So you can get it online, too. And like I said, it's a degreaser. So this is another one. But there's a lot of things you can do with this stuff. I mean, you can use it for a lot of different cleaning solutions. It will get up oil. Like that. That's what it's really good at. It's good at... You can actually clean oil pans with it. I've actually done that. I've actually cleaned my oil pans, like when you change your car and your oil in your car, or your truck, whatever, and your mowers, and you get the oil all over the top, and you're taking a paper towel to clean it up. You know, get most of it up, spray that on there, and boom, it's like it was never even on there. It just completely soaks into that stuff. It just eats it all out and evaporates it. Carburetor cleaner will also evaporate it too, but it smells really bad. But this stuff works really good at cleaning up oil. Grease and oil. Grease is a hard thing to clean up. It's kind of funny. This product is really good for like the harder stuff. The littler stuff, don't use it. Use Windex or something, you know, or vinegar and oil. Don't use this for the little stuff. Use this for the heavy, hard stuff. That's why it's called Super Clean. Because the clean is really super. It's for the hard stuff, the hard to clean stuff. It's like using a 90-10 leaf blower to blow, you know, the leaves inside the garage. I mean, a little dirt inside the garage here. First, the gas is going to kill you from the fumes. 2, there's too much power. It'll blow you right back and mess everything up. You want a small little, one of these, you know? Do the small stuff. But when you're out there knee deep in leaves, you're going to want the 90-10 out there. You know what I mean? So that's how to look at this. This is for the big boy cleaning stuff. It's not for little stuff. So I don't think anybody has ever really quite said it like that. I think they need to talk about that more. It's in my opinion. You know how opinions are. Everybody's got one, but I think it's a heavy-duty cleaner only. But it's good at that. That's what it's for, heavy-duty cleaning. You can cut it to use it for other things, which you should if you're going to use it for other things. But yeah, it cleans up good, and surprisingly, it cleans up stuff on concrete. And I'm just trying to get at how strong it is. It cleans up concrete stains, which is not too many products actually do that. So, you know. I mean, I can actually probably show it to you right here. There's some stains down here. And I'll get a rag really quick and I'll show you. I'll put it on there just to show you. If I have, my dog took my whole paper towels, and chewed them up, and took them outside. So anyway, well, here you go. This has got grease, oil all over it from the oh, there you go. Hold on a second. Well, this is actually, you can smell the oil on this. Did you see my... I didn't see that. Did you see... I think you said trailer. I got... Hold on a second. Did you see my new trailer? I saw the white one, if that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, it looks nice. I saw that. Did you see the post I posted on the Facebook page of that trailer that hit that pothole? That wasn't me, but that's how I felt a couple weeks ago. I mean, I hit that pothole. I think that's what broke my damn arm. I hit a pothole like that, and it was like boom, 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 boom. Oh, I hit it 4 times because you hit the 2 tires. And I gotta count how many tires I got. Yes, I hit it 4 times. Only one side got it. Both sides got it. Then I would hit it 8 times. Count track of it. Count. Let me just show you really quick here. Well, let me come down here. There you go. This is going to be just for super clean. For them. I got stains all over here, right? I'm going to spray this on here. There you go. It'd be helpful if it was open, right? I got to write this thing. What the hell happened? A break on it? I haven't used it in a while. You know how it is when you haven't used it in a while. It doesn't work right. Anyway, don't let it sit too long anytime you ever use this stuff. But you can see it already working. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can actually see it already working. Look at that. It's getting up a lot of that up already. Look, it got this whole section up right here. That a whole lot didn't come out of here, so more needs to come out. Now, this is concrete, so this stuff it's a little porous, so things go in there, and that's why it's hard to get stuff out, because you got to pull it out, and it's got to loosen up, you know. There's a spot right there with straight grease. Yeah, look at that. It's already starting to pull it out. It's not getting it all out, but I wouldn't suspect anything to get all of that out. It's right there, you see it? You can see it's starting to pull it out. If I had some more paper towels, probably hit that again, keep hitting it. You can see that right there compared to right here where it's fresh. This is not fresh. Where it actually picked up most of it out. See that? It's still there. The stain is still there, but it's almost going. Look at that. I'm actually rubbing it out almost. And it's not 100%, but it's going to get there. But from here to here, I mean, that's 100% difference. This is without using bucket, mop, soap, all that other crap. You know what I mean? This is just straight spray and clean, you know. So, the other thing about this is we can't really use a whole lot of soaps when you're picking up oils because the soaps actually just spread the oil around. It has to evaporate when you're picking up oil, so keep that in mind. Picking up grease and oil, don't use a whole lot of soaps. Now you can use probably like some Dawn and things like that, but you got to use a lot of water with it, and then it makes a big mess everywhere. It'll probably clean up, but this is not making a mess. It's concentrated into one area, so this is like areas that you do small little cleanups. If I had to clean this whole floor, I wouldn't be doing this. If I needed to use this, I would make in a bucket or something and spread it around. But I probably wouldn't recommend it. I think this is more for like spot cleaning things. You can see that it's getting off. Well, the grease is gone. There's no grease texture. You know, when it dries over here, see it's the grease texture. It gets that grease texture up right away. See, that's what I like using it for. That gets that grease texture up right away. So that's what's nice about it. I mean, I could probably keep going at it. It's got to dry because it's all wet now. So you're just seeing it shining on the camera. You're seeing it's wet. But you can see right here where it's starting to dry. There's no longer a greasy film. See that? Not on my hand at all. See that? Over here. See, it's on my hand. Right there. And the camera's not picking it up. Anyway, so this is what this is really good for. It's really good for picking up grease and stuff. So. But I'm sure a lot of people have made 100 videos with all the different applications you can do with it. Like I said, they sent it to me. They asked me. I didn't ask them. They asked me, and I thought, okay, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to do something, you know. I have to try that on my garage. Yeah, I mean, doors. If you got white doors, like the vinyl doors, this stuff works good at getting that crap. My doors are I got fingerprints all over from coming in and out. I've used that many times. So, say for example, you don't want to get out the power washer and do the whole damn door. Just want to do that little spot right there. You know, that's what you can use this for. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And you really can't damage it that bad if it's like a vinyl door. I don't think you can really damage it. I wouldn't use it on a wood door or something like, or an aluminum door. Don't use this product on a whole lot of aluminum stuff. Be careful because it's so strong. You can, but read the directions. Okay, I don't know if you saw that on there. I was just my girlfriend telling me that my dog's sleeping in the house. So she's still a puppy. She's a year old. She'll be a year old. She'll be a year old next week. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things with that and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to. I haven't been on here yet in a while talking about things, and I had an obligation with Super Clean to finish that giveaway. But like I said, I had a lot of personal things going on in my life, and I wasn't sure if I was even going to ever do anything anymore with this. And I almost killed myself in this garage a couple days ago with that heater. I'm going to talk about that Braun heater. I guess I would say it's my fault. I didn't read the full directions. I thought I read all of them, but I get tired of reading directions after a while, and I just do it, and that's my problem. I had the vent this way with the silver up top and the red on the bottom. I didn't think, I was thinking to myself, why is it red? Does it mean something? But then I was looking at the airflow, and I said, well, maybe that goes on top because it wasn't hurt. So I'm using it for the whole day, and it's just stinking in here like gas. I'm like, that ain't good. It's not leaking anywhere. Why am I smelling this gas? So I'm on my phone. You know, you get lost scrolling. An hour or two goes by, and I'm getting loopy. I'm like, everything looks hazy in here. I'm like to myself, what smells bad in here? I better open the door. Open up the door, and it was like instantaneous relief. I had to open up the garage door, get all the air out, turned it off. I said, nah, this is going back to the store. Something's wrong with it. So then I took it out to do it, and I fixed the plow. I said, you know what? Let me try something. Hey, what's up, Cameron? How's it going, buddy? We're just doing live here. Gave away the free cleaner to Matthew Hoover. He won the Super Clean. And so I tried the heater again, and said, okay, let me turn the red cap up. Didn't smell anything. I mean, I still smell a little bit when it burns, so it's not a really great quality burner. But I've never had a torpedo. Yeah, I can imagine. I guess you're probably doing do you do the sidewalks or the parking lots, or is that somebody else? I think that's Virgil. But it's not that great of a burner. I mean, for $79 it works, but I probably would recommend another brand. Should have spent the extra $100 and got the nicer one, but it works for this garage. I have this little oil heater, the top of oil heater down here. It looks like gas. Looks like a wood burning heater. I got that running all the time. But I can show you and it's a mess in here, so everything's been flipped around. So I'm going through trying to find shit that I lost. I can show you really quick. This is the Braun burner right here. So it's got this is the gas, and there, on this side is the clicker. Oh, better not burn myself. And whoo, it's a little too hot. Okay, so I got it all the way over here to the gas, but this is what I was talking about. This thing, I had it the other way around. You hear it making that whistling sound? Yeah, I think something's wrong. I don't think it's supposed to do that. But I had this facing that away, and I could smell stuff. Now it's facing this away. But they give you a nice long hose. But what I hate about these things, they give you these little tiny dinky extension cords. You got to put your extension cord to it. So, like I said, I might be in the process of moving out of here, so I didn't want to. Everything's a mess in here. I mean, just shit everywhere. Trying to get to everything and trying to find stuff and just throwing things around, and it's a mess. I still can't get anything done. I got a lot of stuff to do. I still got to get my driver's license renewed. I got to get a real ID, and I have to get birth certificate and all that stuff. It's just time is coming and going, and I have no time for nothing anymore. It's just crazy. We should see this place. It looks like a tornado hitting here. Like, you need a steel. I do. If I could get one, I get one. I want to get an echo sign. I really want to get an echo sign. You know what that's from? I made that. That is from when they used to sell. Let me show you this. You know how when you buy the product, and if you ever get it in the store, and it comes in the box. Okay. That is from a 128 LD or my 125. I can't remember which one that was. So I just cut the side of the box, and I made because it looked like a big sign. So that's how I made that. That's all that is. I was going to do a nice. I did a review. I made one, but this my dog tore the shit out of this box. I bought the electric one, and let me tell you something. This stuff is awful. It's not worth switching up to electric. It's not. I'll tell you what. If you got the money, it's okay to have one. I got this for I wanted to see myself. And what I do like this for is it doesn't make any noise. And it works. It only has the power after it's been on for a while. And it has that momentum. So it doesn't have that electric car feel where it's instantaneous power. It doesn't have that. I don't know what people are saying. It does not. It's actually worse than this. I use this one for. I bought it with this attachment because this actually has the attachment thing on it right here, right? Troy built Cub Cadet boneless Craftsman's. I would have to say Pull and Pro, but only because it's basically a Husqvarna. Cub Cadets made it, I think. I don't know, but it's kind of has a lot. It still has a lot of the DNA of the Husqvarna stuff. That's all that is. Okay, that's all that is. I made these signs just for my shits and giggles, kind of make it look a little YouTube-y professional. I did get this at Walmart. We don't have any Walmarts around here. We got a bunch of Walmarts. I bought this at Walmart before Black Friday. I paid $148 for that. I was like, you know when I opened it up? 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you, that's how I keep shit in boxes. I want to make a video like of all this shit I still have to open up. And I bought them because I want to make a review. I figured, well, why? It's the best time to make the review when I bought it. You know, I'm never going to go out and buy it again. And then I get fed up and I just open the shit up. I don't have time. I had a Pull-In Pro blower. It was okay. Now I got a shitload of those on handheld ones. They're all hanging up. Let me show you. You can see this. People give them to me, and I just got to fix the carburetor. That's all that's wrong. And this is how I started my business with these things. I collect them now because I want to fix them all up and either resell them or use them. See all those Pull-In Pro handhelds? I have more in the outside. People give them to me because as soon as the carburetor goes bad, when they get rid of them, and you can get them. People give them to you for free everywhere. So I got my batteries. Got my batteries there. My Ryobi battery. I got a free Ryobi mower that I found on the side of the road. All it needed was time to dry out, and it works fine. Like I said, electric. I'm not a fan of it. This is my old 525L. It actually broke. The cylinder broke inside there. I got my old 580, my 560, which I absolutely think is the best medium for all. It's the best ratioed one. It just needs the trigger fixed on. Otherwise, it works fine. I just don't feel like using it. I got the Echo for free and my 150 Husqvarna. Which out of those two, the Echo is better, but it is what it is. They're about the same level, but I think that the Echo is a little better on that. It's more comfortable. It just feels like it's built better. But that's the first one, but they have changed it. The brand new 150, they've updated it. That's nice. So if you buy that one, it's got brand new pads and everything on it. I don't know yet. I'm looking at a couple places. I'm probably going to stay here until I get everything. I'm going to do what I did last time, is get both places and have both places going so I don't have to move overnight. I hate doing that. Believe me. If you can afford it, you can do it. Do it that way. So I have to see if I can do it that way. And sometimes I might not be able to. It might just be, oh shit, gotta go. But I'm looking at getting a commercial building. And that's going to be a joint venture with somebody else. So that way I can afford it. I can't afford it, but I start to network and start talking to people, ideas. Hey, I got this idea. I'm thinking about doing this. You know, I can do it on my own, but I'll tell you what, if you need something, why not ask? So I got two people involved that I think may. One is going to be a partner, which is my brother, and then yeah, everybody's got that Pull-In Pro blower. It's awesome. It's got the other side you open up and it sucks things in, but it's not that powerful, but it gets the job done. But that's why those are going to go to the wayside. Those are the first gas blowers that you're not going to see anymore. I have a funny feeling they're going to stop making them entirely. They're only going to have the backpacks, and I'll tell you why. This right here has got as much power as the Husqvarna 150 backpack blower. This puts out 800 CFM. 700, 600 CFM on a regular basis, and on a low speed it probably puts out about 500 CFM. Still putting out more power than that thing. So that's why they're going to go. Even though they're full, I don't know. Echo actually makes one just like their handheld, and they make a battery version of it, which I thought was genius because the ergonomics of it is better. The ergonomics of this is shit. I'm sorry, Husqvarna, but the ergonomics of this is shit. This hurts holding it like this. And say to go like that, then you put the battery on it, but this hurts. You have to hold it like this because it hurts. I mean, I don't know who they were freaking designing this thing. Some freaking Viking over there. I don't know, going 8-foot tall guy going, there's no problem. You know, I don't know, man. This hurts like hell. I hate that part. I have to use it like this. You know, but it's got a lot of power, and it can go up like this. It will actually lift itself off the ground if I use a smaller battery. It's got that much power. So why can't they put this motor in a backpack? I don't get it. What the hell is wrong with some companies? I don't understand. Like, I'm going to make my own. I really am. I think I'm going to take that motor and I'm going to put it in my old 150 backpack blower, and I'm going to convert that into an electric blower just to have it for the hell of it. But, anyway, but yeah, so there's a lot of things that are going to change. I don't know, and here's the kicker. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this channel. I don't know. If I do, I've just been doing a lot of shorts lately because I have a ton of material that I've already made, and I can just put it out there so the revenue comes in slowly. Because it is making a little bit of money, and it's not making much, but it's making a little bit of money that comes in. I think I made $500. No, I made $300 last year. I mean, 2 years ago. And then this year, I think I'm probably going to make about the same amount of money. I'm not making a lot of money doing it, so people think I'm out here doing it for the money. At first, I thought I was going to, but now I just do it for the hell of it because I just do it. And I just feel like I got obligations to keep talking about it. Yeah, I kind of like the community. I like the community. If anything, that's what it is. I think I just stay into it just to be part of the lawn care community and connect it that way, especially with the guys who are doing it online and stuff. And I communicate with a lot of people, and I've made some friends here and there, and I know them and talk to them from time to time, either through chats on their channel or this and that, or they talk to me. So, like, doubt that they remember me, but I'm sure they probably would have if I said hi to them again. But yeah, I've talked to and met, you know, Kevin from Lawncare Juggernaut. I haven't met his parents. I was waiting to meet his parents. They weren't there when I met. I haven't met Al Blades, but I've talked to him. I actually was one of the people who started talking about people. I really saw something in him, and I even told him, I gotta find that video where I was telling other people, like, you guys gotta check this guy out. He's gonna be big one day. Sure enough, he was. Nobody remembers me, stuff like that. You know, quite a few others I've talked to it here and there. But you know, it's kind of hard to keep track of talking to people and then, you know, you really don't know them. But it's a fun thing to do. And there's two guys in this area who do it as well. Who we all kind of got started at the same time. Randy, Dolan Cut and Trim. You know, he's did it before me. I didn't know he was even doing it because we were talking about it one day. I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. That was something I wanted to do. And then Billy Goat, Lawn Service. He started like just right after I started. And, you know, so it's three of us. We all know each other, so we kind of just stay in the community. It's kind of good because we keep up on products and innovations and things that come up in the industry, and we talk about it and we share it, and vice versa, back and forth. And that's kind of what I like about doing the YouTube, is just keeping in contact with the industry and what's happening and what had happened, and, you know. And plus, it helps me in my own work to stay up on things. It helps me, it helps others to stay up on what works and what doesn't work. And I'm not a follower, so I like what I like, and obviously nobody likes Husqvarna but me, so and I can understand why. I've had my issues with them. But I got started with them and I just like them, so I'm sure I like other stuff too. You know, I like the Echo, I like the Steels. I'm not too big of a fan of steel. I haven't owned a lot of their stuff, so honestly, that's where I'm at. It usually comes up to what you buy. I'm not influenced by a lot of people what they get. I just I get influenced if I see them using something that I like, then I like it. But just because they have it, I don't get it. I don't think that anybody gets anything just because I got. Actually, that's not true. Some people have actually said that, which made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I was special and proud, and I had a crown on me one day. And I was going around, oh, I'm popular. No, I'm joking. I don't have any kids. I wish I did. As time goes on, I'm getting older. I kind of missed out on that part of life. I'm almost 50, so I'll be 50 this year. And I'm getting older. Time's going by. Getting some grays going on here. I did cut my beard. I was pissed. I was pissed. I cut it for. I just cut it for stupid. I don't know. For Christmas, whatever. And it was down. I had it down to here, and I'm glad it's growing back. I'm growing it back. It's in May. It's in May. Birthday's in May. I'm not going to say the date because for security reasons, people use your birth date for things, but it's in May. And, but yeah, so, I'm 50! What's that Saturday Night Live skit, if you ever seen it? Yep. Those are good blowers. They're good blowers. I do have to say that, you know, Echo invented the backpack blower. You know, it's their product. Steel invented the chainsaw. It's their product. So those are the companies, if you're buying those products, those are the ones you're going to want to buy. Now, other companies make a couple products here and there out in those ranges that are probably better than those companies, but the overall line of product, Echo has the overall line better product of blowers, and Steel has the overall line better product of chainsaws. Husqvarna has some chainsaws that are better than some of the Steels, but for the overall product line, they're probably better, more reliable, the more availability for their stuff. But I probably won't get one because I'm a brand loyal person now to Husqvarna, so I don't know, it's just me. But I feel like if I'm using something else, I'm using the enemy's. It's like if you're a Chevy guy, right? And you go and you're like, yeah, I've been buying Chevys all the time. I really don't like Fords. I used to like Fords, but I never owned a Ford. I had some Fords in the past. I'm not a Ford truck. And I was like, you know, if I could get a Ford truck now, I spent my hard-earned money on something that I loathe. And now it's like, even though I like it, I still couldn't get one because it's like I'll buy it and then thinking to myself, you know, how's the grass over there on the Chevy side? Is it still green? You know, that would be me. So I'm like brainwashed, stupid. That's what I hate about living in America. You know, we are brainwashed, brand loyal, brainwashed. But you know what? You really can't say that because you've had experiences that make you think a certain way. So I ain't got the time to dig into that rabbit hole. But so I guess we are where we are. We like what we like until we got a problem with it. Then it's the absolute worst. It's like Donald Trump. Like, he freaking hated TikTok, right? Oh, TikTok's the devil. And then TikTok helped him get elected, and then he's like, oh, yeah, that was the greatest thing in the world since sliced bread. Everyone help. It's too funny. But, yeah, that's just my take on it. It's funny. I'm not, you know. Anyway, but yeah, that's just basically what I wanted to get on. I wanted to announce the winner for the Super Clean and talk about my experiences I just recently had. And I'm going to get back onto my computer, my laptop running eventually if I do another live, the next one, because then I'll have the StreamYard up and everything. My birthday's in February. Oh man, you're next month there, buddy. It is right there. Happy birthday. Oh, battery power is low at 15%. You know, I got it plugged in. I don't think it's working right. Gotta wiggle it just a little bit. Why is it not working? Oh, well, there you go. That just popped up at 15%. Hope you guys couldn't see that. It didn't come up on the screen. But, yeah, so, I got my new TV. I don't have any cable. I just got a cheap long antenna I got from Walmart. Just cheap TV. It's awful. I can't watch nothing. I gotta get the Wi-Fi connected on it so I can watch my movies out here and stuff, but and watch some of the YouTube. That's what I used to do. I used to watch all the YouTube stuff out here. It was just nice to have it in the garage. But I'm gonna miss this place. I think I am gonna miss this place. If I do go to a bigger place, but it's not gonna be as cozy as this. This is cozy. But I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe having both for a while till I can get everything. There's a lot of shit in here to get out of. And while I'm getting everything out, I'm going to be going through a lot of stuff and getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I'll be in some tears trying to throw things away that I need to just throw away. Maybe I'll have a free yard sale. Instead of everything for sale, everything's for free. Just come and get it. Please, get it out of here, you know? I don't know. Has anybody ever done that before? Just a free yard sale? When is the next live? You know, I don't know yet. I don't want to say anything because I don't know. I really have no idea. Because a lot of things that happened with me, and I got a lot of stuff going on. I really want to do this more often. I really want to do it like every day. I want to do it every week. Cool. Hope you'll be there. Yep, everybody be there. But yeah, like I said, you know, whenever I get around to it, get into some discussions. I like the communication back and forth with people and their ideas and thoughts and what they think of them. You can mull things over with them. And, you know, what do you guys think about this product? I'm going to tell you something right now. I know I don't get paid. I don't get paid. I was a skeptic of Ballard. What's up with you, Ballard? Try to pull something on us? I was always like this. I got my eye on you, right? I actually like their stuff. I had one product that I wasn't happy with at one time on a different mower. I was like, that's shit. Then I had that same product on a different mower, different blade, and it's amazing. So I got the X blade. I put them on my. I'm gonna order them for my. I keep missing their damn sales. They have 25% off sale. And I forgot to get around to them. I want to put them on my zero turn because they're amazing on the rights. I've had problems cutting with it, and those X blades, there ain't no grass sticking down. It has enough suction to pull it up. You cannot use the high lift blades with the X blades. I made that mistake. It works, but I was wondering why all this debris just went everywhere. I mean, basically, I think it would have fallen off the ground if I had a couple of horsepower. But it'd been like a little hovercraft chariot going around, a little right thing, like that's what it felt like. There was that much wind. We had a dry fall. I mean, dry fall. And so I took them off and put the regular blades on there, the razors and the rippers on there, and what a great combination for the X blades. I made a couple little short videos. I have material for long videos, but I never put them together. And if you just use the high lift blades on the right standard B36, it fixes all the problems. The Skag blades work pretty good too, but it fixes all the problems, the cut problems that I was having. Because it's almost like the same thing I was talking about with the Super Clean. It's like that mower is designed for like cutting thick, heavy grass, you know. And when you cut the maintenance grass, it doesn't want to do it right. So the time cutter works better. But with the high lift blades, it doesn't matter. It sucks. The deck design does not have enough suction, and that's because it's faced. This is the outside. This is the chute. This is the cuts. The discharge side. The deck is like this, which is most decks are like this. Okay, and what's happening is because they did it like this part here, when it goes up into the mower, when they lift it up, it'll hit the arm. So what they did on the deck is they curved it down like this on the back, so when it goes up like this, it doesn't touch the arm, it lifts it up. That correction in the airflow of that deck is an incorrection in airflow. Yes, there is. That's why when you buy the eye, it's the other way, and mostly 90% of all the other mowers are like this, you know. And because of discharge chute, I just don't understand why they couldn't have just fixed that design. I don't know why it would fix that problem, in my opinion. I mean, I almost want to do it myself, break the weld and fix it myself, and fix the weld on it and make it a squared inside, and take that thing that's in there and try to make the metal move so it can go up, or say screw it, doesn't go all the way up, you know. I want to see that. If you have a video on that, I want to see it, because I actually use my tarp, the one that I made, I actually use it like that, but it doesn't close up all nice and neat like that. And it's expensive for me to just see. That's why this YouTube is so great, because you can see somebody else who screwed up and paid money for something, and see what I'm getting at, and you know, and see if it was worth it or not. Because I don't care how many times the manufacturers show their videos, it just doesn't look convincing. Even when Ballard does it, it just doesn't look convincing. It's too neat and too clean. You know, they're not showing scenarios of it failing. That's okay if it fails because I want to see how bad it fails. You know, if it doesn't close up right, it's not. I want to see that stuff. I'm really interested in the grabs on it because my tarp, I had to cut holes in my tarp so I can grab it. That's the hardest thing when you're pulling a tarp is grabbing it. You have to scrunch it all up and try to grab it. But if you have grabs on it, and that right there is genius. I like that. I'd like to see if you do have a video, link it to my Facebook or something so I can find it or message me. I'm really interested. I want to see exactly how big it is and how much space because I use a 20 by what do I use? 20 by 12. I can't remember how big I made. I made my own tarps. I made them out of silk fencing. It works better than regular tarps. But yeah, and I was wrapping it up and I was making videos calling it a leaf burrito. And there's a company that came out calling it a leaf burrito. I don't know if they got the idea from me or it's just something anybody would have thought of. Okay, yeah, I guess it looks like a burrito. How hard is that, you know? But if you know me and my story, I have a Forrest Gump type of life, and I end up finding stuff and doing stuff, and somebody sees it or does it from me, and then end up making money off of it. I'm just so tired of it. Sounds conceited, but no, I have proof to back it up on a lot of stuff. And anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to end this here soon. Here, I'm going to run out of battery soon, I think here, but. Yeah, if you're a fan of this channel or whatever, if you are, you know, give me a comment, whatever, if you like it, if you want to see more, if not. If you're new to this channel and you really don't care for it, I mean, you can let me know, but not in a mean way, because it might hurt my feelings. But, you know, whatever. A car, iCar FaceTime, and I can show you. I can FaceTime and I can show you. I don't know how to do all that with my phone, but, yeah, you make like a small video or whatever and put it on your Facebook. If you still have your face or your YouTube channel, or do you have Facebook or YouTube? Can't remember. I think you got Facebook stuff. And yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That's something that people want to see. You might get a lot of views on that if you're still trying to do that. You get a lot of views on it. That's a product that people buy. That's one of the things about picking a product. Sometimes that's what I do. Sometimes I want to make a video on some products because I know a lot of people buy it and they'll look at it. And some of the stuff doesn't do well right away, but a year or two later, I didn't realize how many people actually saw it, and it added up. I was like, okay, well, people are looking at it. That's cool. But like I said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. If I do it, I might just keep it nonchalant the way it is. Just just appear every so often. This is my downtime right now, so I can make videos and stuff, but at the same time, I got a lot going on with if I do this moving transition, I'm going to be busy. Very, very, very busy. I got a lot going on, a lot of things I got to do, so I do want to thank you, everybody who has come along for the ride, and hopefully I'll keep doing this, and that'd be awesome. You guys keep coming along for the ride. If I stop doing it, I will make an announcement that I stop doing it. I'll just say thank you to everybody, and companies and everything. Oh, don't forget about Hypa. I love that company. I haven't done a lot with them lately, but they are an awesome company. Their products are pretty good. I've used a lot of their stuff. Let me just see this comment really quick because I saw it coming up. It's a mower. I love mower stuff. Hold up. Do you like the 36 or a 32-inch lawnmower? I'd like the 36 just for the fact that it's a little bit bigger. I have a 32, and I come to find that it's like, even though it's nice, it's like, I just need a little bit extra space. I can do it, get into places, and if I'm going to have the 32, I can just take the Toro Time Master anywhere, so that extra 2 inches doesn't mean anything. But you know what I mean. I don't know. All depends on the situation. I think if I had the opportunity to buy a 32-inch mower and the price was right, I would get it again. I'm still thinking about getting a 32, like a standard, but I think when we start getting that small, I think even a 36 is a little too small to have a standard, and I'll tell you why. I think the weight to placement to weight disbursement ratio is awful. But the 48 and the 52 are so common because the mower's a little wider, and it displaces the weight out from it. And you have all this weight in this little cramped area. It's not good. And that's where you get a lot of ground deformity. You get these lines. I still have that issue. I hate that issue. It's every mower does it, but when you have them that close together, you notice them more. You know, I call it rut lines. That's my biggest peeve. It's like you could drive past the yard and just see how bad the rut lines are. Like, oh man, that's awful. It looks like shit. You know, you can see them because people have done it over and over. It's usually an old person, doesn't care because they're happy to have their grass cut, and they're okay. But the guys who are doing it are using a 60-inch mower on a little postage stamp. They're going back and forth. And you really can't change up your pattern, you know. So that's why I have the Time Master. That's why I got the 36 for those reasons, to try to stop that. The only other thing is to go to a walk behind, because the walk behinds have a little bit less weight, and you're not standing on the mower, so you're not adding that extra 200 pounds or give or take to that mower, you know, and then you're standing on the wheel in the back. If you are standing on it, so you're displacing the weight somewhere else. It's not actually on the mower. But soft ground doesn't matter what you use. If you walk on it, you're going to make lines, you know. So that's why I've kept the Toro Time Master around, because it's lightweight. I might break down one day and finally get the HD version, because now they got swivel wheels, which is kind of cool. They finally came out with that. And I probably won't be buying a new Time Master anymore, because they changed the handlebars and you put those stupid sissy bars on that go like this. And I was at the store looking at it going, junk. That looks cheap. It's gonna break. I don't like that. If I did, I'm glad I got a whole bunch of mowers. I could just take the handles off and put it on the new one if I had to. But I don't know. There's a lot of things in the future that are going to be changing. Maybe business-wise, maybe career. I don't know yet. Probably getting into something else. I might talk about it one day or not. But people who know me probably already know what it is. But if you watch some of my old channels, I dabbled in it a little bit. We'll see. A lot of things that I want to do. I'm getting older now. I think I'm getting to that crossroads where it's like, you know what? 10 years from now, I'm not going to have that option to do something else. You know, I'll be 60. It's like, at this point, you got to hone in down on what you got. Keep it going for another 10 years, or another 5 years, whatever, and you're done. You know, not done entirely, but you know what I mean. It's not time to start a new venture. It's time to relax and cut back. And that's what I'm kind of looking into. I think I'm trying to already phasing myself that way. I don't know. I don't know. But so far it's been great. I like what's going on. And if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same thing. I like cutting grass. But I think I'm going to keep doing it for another 10 years. Maybe 5 at the minimum. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. Keep saying I don't know because I really don't know. And that's the honest to God truth. I really don't know. And you know, so hey, everybody stay safe out there. Keep your trust in the Lord, and be nice to everybody. And thank you very much. And remember, the cutting force is with you. You are the cutting force. Again, I don't know. Thank you for watching, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to shut this off. You don't want to keep watching anymore. Alrighty, guys, take care.